podcast, y'all. Ain't talking pop in a minute. Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy. I think YoungBoy should be very careful. Not that I think he cares, and we'll get to his sales. The years and times of people just being mad overt and wilding, it worked in a clout era, but we've seen it's been less effective these days. The biggest thing what we saw recently, especially when we saw effectively, I feel like Lil Durk leaped over 6ix9ine when 6ix9ine was obsessively speaking about him. Everything 6ix9ine was saying, it was clear. It was trying to make a shot at Durk. Durk defeated him with good music. Timely music. YoungBoy isn't like 6ix9ine. Clearly didn't tell. But also YoungBoy drops a lot of music. But here's the thing. YoungBoy kind of puts out quantity sometimes over what some might say is quality. And with this tape right here, I feel like these are the last few songs that YoungBoy has been working on while being on house arrest. It's not meant to be an album. It's not meant to be his finest work. But in music, a lot of times people see you as you're only good as your last effort. And when you put the microscope on you to be compared to another artist, and you're going to be compared when you're talking about beef, when you're talking about any type of competition. And right now, they're going to compare YoungBoy to Lil Durk. Now, if you ask me, YoungBoy is just organically the most lit artist out. On pace to sell 69K with colors. I think it's going to end up being like 73. Huge W. Roddy Ricch waited 3 years to drop an album. Dropped an album that was highly promoted, and they paid a lot of money in terms of his label to try to get that out. Sold 60-something. So it's going to be a W. But here's the thing where I believe that YoungBoy has to be careful. You're over the top, loud, getting at these guys. Y'all gonna die, this and third. It's clear that you're speaking to, mentioning, alluding to what's going on with Durk or what happened with Vaughn. And I think what you're good at, Durk isn't good at. He's not good at that. What he's good at is these subliminal things that nobody even knows if it really is giving shots to you. But what he's going to be really good at is whenever his album comes around, deliver it. That's the only thing I think YoungBoy should watch out for. Because I think that Lil Durk is going to respond to YoungBoy, but very calculated. On his project. On a song that's probably going to chart and going to have some impact. Keep in mind, Lil Durk played the shit with 6ix9ine masterfully. No disrespect to Meek, but Meek played it like an amateur. He played like tic-tac-toe. Lil Durk played it like it was chess. 6ix9ine was a bigger artist. You couldn't really say nothing to him. You know when he chose to diss him? On the song with Drake. And it's the most memorable line. Please do not play that, little boy in the club, because we don't listen to rats. Smart. Because if Lil Durk was triggered by every time 6ix9ine clowned him in the comment section and was trying to repost that and was on live mad, we used to say, Durk, you're losing. Durk played it smart. I only say that when it comes to YoungBoy because I see some of the narrative already becoming why YoungBoy, like, they're questioning why YoungBoy's going at Durk like that. It's the same reason why niggas is questioning why 6ix9ine going at him like that. Now, clearly, you know, there's a situation with, like, Quando and Durk's people because, Von died, but I think YoungBoy should be careful to not get in a space where it looks like he's just randomly trying to diss these guys and then these guys are ignoring him. Because when their music drops, if they execute whatever they're doing better than what he's doing, it's going to look like he's losing. Now, again, I've spoken to YoungBoy in many capacities before. Nothing that he's ever said to me tells me that he cares about what perception might be of the music industry or who's winning or who's losing. Seems to say, I do what I want when I want. However, I just feel like he's not a dummy. And also, I do feel like that when it comes to somebody like a Lil Durk, he's calculated. Somebody said wrong, Durk responded. My nigga, nobody's going to remember that Durk put up an Instagram post. There's like 5 lyrics. There's 5 lyrics that YoungBoy has that's permanently music that's going against Durk. Do you get what I mean? We haven't seen it. It looks like Durk is less bothered. I'm only just saying that because I think YoungBoy will always have his fan base because he drops frequently. But I think he does stand the chance or face the risk of people looking at him like, you're doing too much. You get me? What do you think about YB saying him and Chief Keef speak every day? Did he say that? Wait, did he say that? He says, somebody says Durk is filming a music video for this right now. Maybe he is. Hey, listen. Here's my thing. But listen, I'm not trying to make this a big deal. My only point is this. Durk seems to know, and I think he, like, if we're going to say Durk defeated 6ix9ine, my nigga, he defeated 6ix9ine in the thing that 6ix9ine should never lose in. The internet narrative. Now, is making good music a part of that? Yes. But he didn't feed into the shit. You know why Meek always lost? Meek fed into the shit. Do you get what I mean? I think what Durk is going to do is Durk is going to strategically angle whatever he's going to do with or respond to YoungBoy around his album. I think he's going to also let YoungBoy continue to constantly diss him and diss OTF, that it almost get burnt out a bit. If you ask me, I think Durk defeated 6ix9ine by being unbothered. We looked at shit. It's the reason why, every single day I wake up, I want to diss the Stooges, but I already won. And if I keep dissing them every day, just talking about them every fucking day, people are going to say I lost. You know why? They're going to say, well, you care more. You lost. There is such a thing. I think when it came to 6ix9ine and Durk, the moment that it felt like 6ix9ine was obsessed with Durk, it felt like he lost. Felt like he was just commenting about Durk every single minute of the day, and Durk wasn't paying him attention. It felt like, I think you're losing. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Check, bring the hooks lyrics. Let me see. Let me see.
Hot nigga came in and leaving.
Let me see. Bring the hook lyrics. YoungBoy. And by the way, I think both of these artists are going to act like they don't care about social media or whatever else that's associated with beef. But I don't think YoungBoy's seen OTF for the foreseeable future. I don't think OTF has seen YoungBoy for the foreseeable future. I think all this shit is for internet perception. So I said, okay, them hollows, you can smell it through the city. We polluting, don't aim it, use or shoot it. Like Chief Sosa say, better get your ass up on out of here. Joanna, man, text him through the night and through the day. That be my fucking man. Bro, him swing that left. Huh? Does it mean he's saying he talks to Chief Keef all the time? I don't know if that's what that means, people. I don't know if that's what that means. Now, let me just speak on YoungBoy sales. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought YoungBoy was going to sell 40K. I think it was fabulous that he's selling 70K. Yo, YoungBoy is a different level of hotness. I'm going to tell you why. And you know, shit, I could not give any nuance to it. And if we don't give any nuance to it, we're going to say you flopped. But here's the thing. This is an unsupported project by Atlantic Records. This won't count as an album. Trust me, if he drops an album, he'll sell over 100K. I think the mere fact that he could just drop a project without talking at all, no social media, doing videos in a 4-bedroom house, I think that's fucking amazing. I'm sorry. It's a mixtape. One thing I like what YoungBoy does, he's never scared of the numbers. And he don't care if people say he flopped or whatever. And shit, if you're going to say, oh, we're judging everything as a project, if it's on Apple iTunes or Spotify, it's an album. If you say he flopped, you can say whatever. But I like what he does opposed to other artists. There's so many other artists that don't put out music. They're scared to flop, man. They're scared to not chart. They're scared to show the fans who they are and how not hot they are. They're scared. Bro, I talk to these artists. They don't want to drop. You know what I do like about YoungBoy? And I like this about Kodak too. So fine. They drop and they sell 40K on one project. Nigga, when they drop next time, they'll sell 100K. They don't live and die on the sales. Somebody said if I wasn't YoungBoy friend, I would clown him. Absolutely not. Bro, it's a mixtape. If it was an album, I would clown him. Yes, it's a mixtape, bro. Actually, I thought that he was just bold for even dropping more than 7 songs. You know what people do in YoungBoy's position? You drop an EP. Nobody expects your EP to chart. So you drop it with less than 7 songs. It don't chart. Nobody say you flopped. It's just an EP. They're like, oh, wait till the album. It's not even on the charts. The nigga dropped the same amount of songs you put on the album with 0 promo and does 70K? $615 D-Lo, thank you for saying that. Artists like YoungBoy, artists like Kodak, they live off impact, not sales. Nigga, the reason why I like what YoungBoy is doing is the same reason why I think 6ix9ine ain't dropping. Care too much about the fucking numbers. Was you trying to like create some situation where the numbers gonna be in your favor, my nigga? Nigga, YoungBoy has made it a situation where if he does you see, that's why when he does 150, he don't come out like, oh my God, I did it. This is where 6ix9ine fucked up at. He was number one. Yeah, I'm number one. Suck my dick, nigga. I'm the hottest thing in the world, nigga. I'm the best, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm number one. I'm the best. I'm the fucking best. You see, when you start bragging about numbers, you better always have the numbers. YoungBoy outsold these niggas with zero promo and never said nothing. Actually, every time when I call him or he calls me, I remember when we talked, I was like, yo, bro, you know, like 150, he was like, I don't give a fuck about that. You can't shame a nigga who don't care about the numbers. Somebody said, I made the numbers game important. You're right. But it's the artist who bought in. We're always going to think about numbers. Because numbers is consumption. Put like this. YoungBoy dropped a collab tape with Birdman. Sold 30K. I think that's why he's dope. He could do that. We don't give a fuck about the 30K because we know he sold like 140 before by himself. Sorry, he sold his 30K. Fuck it. Now he dropped this tape. To me, this is the house arrest things tape. Put out a bunch of songs. Sold 70. I'm cool with it. YoungBoy is one of the few artists that has broken the chains of slavery in terms of the slave mindset to sales. Most of these artists don't have substance. So when they get a number one, that's all they could talk about. Yeah, I'm the hottest nigga right now in the game. Who's hot as me? Who sell more records than me? If you talk like that, you better always sell the records. But if you're like YoungBoy, who's saying that you're making music out of your own pain, your own misery, your own life experiences, and that you don't care about sales, whether you sell 70K, 150K, or even 15K, we're a little bit more to forgive you. Nigga, I told 6ix9ine to do the same thing. I said, boy, you blackballed now. You better come out and just keep it 100 with people and be like, yeah, this was going to be. Somebody said, hey, Ak, how much is Atlantic paying you? Not a fucking thing. They should pay me. All these labels owe me a check. I promote their artists too much. All of them. Every one. If I've ever talked about your artist, you owe me a fucking check. You know why? Because I'm me. You should all pay me. So until Atlantic sends me a check, fuck them too. Because I probably gave them free promo. I don't know.